Welcome to the talk show Life Stories with Marc Hoberman. The goal of this show is to provide a learning experience to people of all ages, with guests from various fields in academics, a wide range of industries, and insight into the many forms of art, athletics, and entertainment. We hope you enjoy the show. LA Talk radio host Priscilla Leona has been involved in the entertainment industry for over 20 years. Her gift for putting guests at ease, as well as her bubbly, infectious personality, makes her one of the best in the business. Priscilla will talk about her experiences in entertainment, as well as provide us with some exciting stories from her work with a variety of celebrities.
Hello and welcome to the talk show Life Stories with Marc Hoberman. My special guest today is one of the liveliest radio show hosts I've ever met. Get ready for loads of fun with LA Talk radio host Priscilla Leona. Let's bring her on. Priscilla Leona, talk show goddess, host of LA Talk Radio's Question Reality Show. Welcome.
Marky Mark! Life Stories with Marc Hoberman.
I warn the people this would be very unlike many other. I like to think that my interviews are lively, but this is on another level, on Jupiter, all over the place. I'm wearing my glasses because first time ever, because Priscilla, the talk show goddess, said I look sexy. So obviously she needs new glasses. But in any event, Priscilla, you are an award-winning film, festival producer, executive producer, director, actress, television, radio host. So everybody wants to know, why are you so lazy?
What? Oh my God, I've never been described as lazy.
I know.
I tell you, sometimes when you got so much to do, it never happened to me when I was young, but now it's like I feel like I'm going to have a panic and anxiety attack. It's just too much. So I might be slowing down, old Marky Mark.
Yeah, you're slow as everybody's lightning speed, we
get a limited time on this earth, so I really feel like you should make the most of it. And one of the things I wanted to talk, one of my the movie I'm working on now, #Blessed. I want to talk about that real quick. It's by this super cool mother-daughter team, Martina Webster and Dahlia Faulkner. And this is a film which, in my humble opinion, Mark, will end up on the Hallmark Channel. And it's going to end up on the Christmas lineup. It's fantastic. It's one of the most impressive projects that I've worked on because funding for the film was done grassroots style. And I'm sure you know what grassroots style is, but for those who don't, it's where people come together and they say, my God, this is a great project. I'm going to give you my money, my hard-earned money, because I know you, I want to invest in you, and it's going to happen, which they did. And we're talking like lots of money to get films made. So a lot of people came together, and they're also promoting and networking the film. And it's got a very high production value, Mark, very high. The team that is working on this is doing aggressive marketing, promotional efforts, and everybody contributed. We got tons of distribution. We have won now, and I don't know the exact number, but we've won between 24 and 34 awards.
Oh, for sure. And it's not even, that's a great message for year round. So that's just one of the many things you're working on. And congratulations on all your successes you've had with that so far. There'll be more to follow. But you have the Christmas wish. Pet peeve about filmmakers, tips, advice, resource, entertainment industry, information for aspiring performers. Stop me when you've heard enough.
Woo! I got it. Well, I want to end with #Blessed. The movie, it is coming out in November on numerous channels on pretty much all streaming platforms. And yes, Mark, there are still people that watch DVDs. Anybody 45 or 55 plus, they want a DVD. So we got a lot of requests for those. So if you go to the website, #Bless the movie, right there, you can click a button and order your DVD, and they should be coming out in November. But you got to get this movie. Oh my gosh. Wait until you see it. As a matter of fact, if you want to see a trailer, go on YouTube and type #Bless the movie. Actually, I think there's a trailer on the website. website, you'll see it. The girl, by the way, the lead actress, I gotta tell you about her. She's so incredible. This is going to be a new A-list star, Mark. I'm telling you. Her name is Isabella Blake Thomas, and she is a Disney princess, Mark, a real Disney princess. And she also played young Selena. I don't know if, I mean, this was a hit TV show, I think at ABC, called Once Upon a Time. It's been off for a number of years, but she was young Selena. It was a fantastic show. And she also, do you know, I just could not believe she was also on a previous film I was producer on, one of the producers on, called Turnover, directed by Linda Palmer. And that's the one, I think you have a picture of me with actor Peter Guilfoyle from CSI, Criminal Scene Investigation. He played Captain Jim Brass. And anyway, Jessie played the super hot chick named Pepper. And when I was watching her, I said, oh my God, she is such a natural on camera. But then again, every single European and British actor is fantastic. I don't even hardly watch, honestly. I don't even hardly watch American television anymore, because foreign films, in my opinion, for me personally, they just seem to be more attractive, and they're not doing the same issues, the political issues, the religious issues, the racist issues. They just deal with murder, death, kill. Somebody gets killed in a small village in England. Let's solve the mystery. And I'm all about it right there. But as I was saying, you got to tune in. You got to watch it just for the music. My God, the music, fantastic. I personally really pay attention to films with great music. So again, go to #lestthemovie.com and buy a DVD. And it's going to be a movie theater selected area, so they're going to be listed on the website. But that is wonderful. And yes, you mentioned The Christmas Witch. That is our next project. And again, it is based off of the book called The Christmas Witch. And this was also written by Dahlia Faulkner, who's the daughter of Martina Webster, who's one of the producers. Now, oh my God, now, Mark, woo, The Christmas Witch. I am so excited because it's all about magic. And I love movies with magic and nature, and how nature evolves and creates magic. Just when you're out in the forest, Mark, come on. I don't know if you've ever been out in the damn forest, but I feel like some magic happening in the forest. But it's about the everlasting battle of good against evil, which I love. But it also details, again, you're going to see a message in Martina and Dahlia's films. And this message in The Christmas Witch is all about bullying and coming of age. So again, you watch Hallmark movie, what do you see? Oh, there's a man, there's a woman, they bump into each other, papers are flying. Oh, they look into each other's eyes, love, 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 romance, romance. Oh, gee, a misunderstanding. They get back together and they ice skate into the damn sunset, or the wind, the snow. But this is not only about that magic of Christmas, but also always with a message. And those are the Christmas movies that I personally love. What about you? Do you have any type of Christmas movie that you love?
Well, it's funny because I'm still on in my head. I cannot tell you how many of the British shows we watch now. So as far as Christmas movies, I'm a baby at heart. So I'm into the cartoons. I'm into the Frosty the Snowman and reindeer and things like that. But yeah, absolutely. So maybe these that you're doing now will end up being some classics that people will be saying and citing as their favorites. That's what I'm hoping for you. So
that's a dream, Mark. I've always wanted to actually be in a Christmas movie, even if it's just a little extra. And I have to achieve that. That is one of the things on my bucket list. I actually have a bucket list, and I call my list more of a pits and peaks. So I have a goal, and hopefully I make it. But if something happens and I can't, that's a pit. and then a peak is when I actually achieve it. So one of my goals is to be in a Christmas movie. I will be an extra, damn it, Mark, in a Christmas movie.
No, you'll be a star. But talking about a bucket list, I have to say that you have helped many people check off the box in their bucket list, because Priscilla, you have a passion for helping people gain success in the entertainment industry. Your mantra always stands out as branding, 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 location, location, location. But Priscilla is branding, branding, branding. How does your background in business and marketing play into your belief of proper branding when it comes to the entertainment industry?
Well, when I was in high school, I was in the business curriculum. They had that, right? And it was my specific teacher, Mrs. Grant, always said it is so important if you are going to be an entrepreneur, because she had a side business. I think that's why she really emphasized that. She said it's so important that you start your product off with branding. And we're talking like a long time ago here, like a long time ago. But it's always been important to brand your product and the name. And a lot of people, let's just talk in the film business when they're thinking about making a movie. If you notice, and we don't know what the mystery is, but most films that win Oscars or lots of awards have one title or two. Casablanca. You could name more movies than I could right now. I've got so many things going on, but every single film, like, keep it at one or two titles. Very important. I was actually shocked when Jim Carrey came out with that movie, The Spotlight, The Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I can't remember. It was like 14 titles, but doesn't work very, very well. So with branding, it's so important, especially today with social media, that if you are producing yourself, or you are an entrepreneur, you're an actor, you're a singer, you're a musician, you should always think first, make it your name. If it's a product, if it can be your name, great. But if it can't, pick something, one title or two. Please don't go into three titles. Now, the reason you want to choose your name is you're at a party, right? You're networking, there's producers, directors, casting directors. You meet them and they're impressed with you. People just don't hand out headshots anymore. They don't do business cards. It's just not done. And if you try to do it, you can forget about your career, because it's just not happening. It's considered tacky, and people just don't like it. So you tell them your name, and you have to very subtly incorporate your name whenever you can, but you've got to be so delicate about it, because what's going to happen, say there's a casting director and they go, oh, you know what? I'm looking for a person that looked like that girl I met. What was her name? Oh, Priscilla Leona. Oh, gee, let me look her up. They go to Google. Who doesn't go to Google? Or IMDb. And they look it up, and then there you are. You should come up under your name first on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Very important that you do that, because then they can find you. Boom, their assistant's going to contact you. But how many times have you seen or met someone that is trying to be an actor or a singer or some profession, and they have these names, they're on Instagram, let's just say, Debbie doesn't do it at da-da-da-da, or hey, it's me, Debbie, on Twitter, and then they got Facebook, Debbie, right? And there's no way that people are going to be able to find you on all those different platforms. So please do yourself a favor and think about branding and consistency. All of your platforms, social media platforms, need to be consistent. It's so important. I've had so many top casting directors, producers, film. I mean, my radio show, I guess I should have mentioned that, Mark. I completely forgot that. I've had a radio show called Question Reality on LA Talk Radio for 14 years. Prior to that, I was on Time Warner Cable producing this show with the same title. And so 20 years, really. And I have had, I've had cast director Jason Michael Kennedy, who cast for NCIS and NCIS Los Angeles, and just a ton of Alan Hooper, who cast for Modern Family, that supermarket show, which, oh, sorry, Alan, I never remember the name of that show, but just top casting directors. And the one thing they say is, if you are pursuing a career as an actor, you must have all of your platforms to be consistent. It's very important. If we're going to find you, and it also lets professional people know that you're professional and that you're not trying to do these little cutesy names, because that's really, honestly, in my personal opinion and theirs, it's childish and it's not professional. It says you don't know anything about business. So
exactly. Yep.
So
the other advice was golden. This is now platinum. But now it is time to get down and dirty. You must have some incredibly interesting stories about some of the many celebrities you've worked with. I'm just going to name a couple. Danny DeVito, David Schwimmer, Jane Lynch, Marc Hoberman, Eric Stoltz, Daryl Hannah, Fred Savage, Maximilian Schell, Mark Berry, whose company AMG Media is now the executive producer of my show. So what a small world. There's some exciting things that we're going to announce. I was going to announce it at a later show, but there it is. There you have it. But now we all know how shy you are. And you need you to come out of your shell. You don't care about your shyness. Let's hear it. Give us some stories. Drop a name. Don't drop a name. Give us some juice.
Oh, well, I never participate in gossip. This is another tip I'm going to give you. The reason that I have so many celebrity friends is because, one, I never participate in gossip. I don't tell anybody anything about their private and personal life. I do not ask to take pictures with them. If they want to take a picture, they ask you. Never, ever ask a celebrity. Do not ask for autographs while you're on the set as an extra. No, you'll get kicked off before lunchtime. You won't get your bag of chips and hot dog, damn it. So I never do that. But what I will do is I'll tell you, and boy, do I have some stories, but I'll tell you something that happened in public, so it's not private information. When I was working at the LA Opera, I was cast in a very famous play at the LA Opera called Der Rosenkavalier. Well, the two of the producers were Gary Marshall, who Penny Marshall's brother, he's huge, and then Maximilian Schell was the big money guy. So they were both there watching rehearsals, and it was a period piece. So they had me, I'm already 4,000 pounds. And then they had me in a hoop skirt and, the high white wig that weighed 20 pounds on my head. And they told me, and then I had to wear a mask, and they told me I couldn't wear my glasses. Well, I can't see shit without my glasses. I'm blind as a bat. So I'm like, okay, I'll try it. And I'm standing in the doorway, ready to go on the stage. Thank God this was a rehearsal. Ready to go on the stage. And the kids that were playing my children, I was the widow in the opera, and they just came and knocked me over. I fell on the stage, and if everybody knows, it's a slanted stage. I fell on the stage, and I literally, Mark, rolled down the damn platform, landed right in front of Gary Marshall and Maximilian Schell, and the whole set went silent. I froze because I didn't know what to do. I mean, that never happened. I was so scared. And then Gary Marshall goes, "Can we get 6 or 7 guys to come out here and get her off the stage, please? Take her to the infirmary," with his New York accent.
Right.
And then he's like, "If she's not all busted, I'll bring her back." I'm like, well, that's very nice. So that's one of my stories. I ended up tearing my meniscus the first time on the stage. So it was very, very interesting. When I worked on oh God, what is it? Fred Savage was director. Remember the little boy from the Wonder Years?
Sure.
Fred Savage. Okay. So Danny DeVito, I had met him because we worked on a previous film together with Kathy Baker. a long time ago. But yeah, so I was playing a Russian woman in what is that? 6 feet, not 6 feet under. What was the with Danny DeVito? It was
Honey in Philadelphia or something like that.
Yes. No, thank you. So huge show on many years. So I am the fire alarm is turned on. I do my lines and my scene, and I'm walking by Danny DeVito. Oh my God, my right hip, which sticks out at least 17 to 20 inches. I bumped into Danny DeVito. He went flying across the room. Totally exaggerated, I say. All the way, and he's doing this, and he lands in the chair. Oh, God, help me. And then Fred Savage says, I hope you were rolling. You didn't turn that camera off. Did you get that footage? I was so scared. My heart was beating. I thought that was it for sure. But you know what? Fred Savage says, great job, Priscilla. I love it. We're going to keep it. And that, I guess they were going to add the footage in, but you know how things get cut. Yep. Some of it was left in there, but it was, I thought I killed poor Danny DeVito. I thought for sure. That's what my success, my headline, front page, unnamed actress or unknown actress kills Danny DeVito. Oh, but
that could be your claim to fame, but you've done so much and you've helped so many people. Unfortunately, believe it or not, we're out of time. I could talk to you for 3 hours. And so I told you, I promised the viewers that they were going to see Miss Bubbly and Miss Wacky and Crazy, and they got it. This is who you are, the greatest, which is why we love you. Look at those awards. Go get the movie, get the DVD. Priscilla Leona, thank you so much for being here today and sharing your passion for helping people, movie making, all walks of life. You've helped people achieve success. To the viewers, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Priscilla, you're my favorite. Thank you so much. We'll see you again. Take care.
Thank you for watching Life Stories with Marc Hoberman. To contact Marc, email him at info@lifestorieswithmarchoberman.com or visit him on social media through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. Thank you for watching Life Stories with Marc Hoberman.